champions are crowned and dreams come true. You are watching the SFL Network live on YouTube from Greenwood District Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's week 7 here in the SFL as the playoff run begins to heat up and catch fire. It's the SFL on YouTube. I am your play-by-play commentator, Damon, and I am supposed to be joined by Shann, Varner, but unfortunately due to audio difficulties, Shann will not be with me today. We're in Tulsa as the 2-4 Tulsa Desparados take on the 4-2 Atlanta Swarm. These two teams are separated by 783 miles along interstates 22 and 40. Tulsa is looking to go 3-4 after winning 2 in a row to jump back into the playoff race. As for the Atlanta Swarm, they are trying to increase their win streak to 4 with the win today. When you can run it, throw it, and catch it, you're official SFL champion contenders. The Swarm versus the Desperados is next, live on the SFL Network here on YouTube. And looks like the Desperados will be kicking the ball off over to the Atlanta Swarm. And there's the kick, and we have L.B. Allen with the return, and he stopped and stomped at the 26-yard line. First and 10 for Atlanta. Everyone in chats, please let me know if you can hear me and how is the audio doing so far. Marcus Dunhill calling the signal in a 4 wide receiver set with Hollywood in the backfield, and there's a pass out to Boo Chisholm, and that pass is deflected away, and that is by Murray, the cornerback here for Tulsa. Three wide receiver set here now for the Atlanta Swarm. Three-step drop here by Dunhill. Got it out, routed to the top of the field, and that pass is complete. And that is the receiver, L.B. Allen, also the return guy here for the Atlanta Swarm. Third and 3 now for the Atlanta Swarm here, needing a first down on this here play. 4-3 set for the defense. Here's a handoff here to BGG Hollywood, his first carry of the game, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and 4. Now Atlanta has to pass the ball away. For those who are in the chats asking for Shann, sorry, Shann is not going to be with me today due to audio difficulties. And there's a snap for the punt, and that punt is up and away. And there's Charles on the return, picking up maybe about 3 yards on that return. Now the Tulsa with Desperados will have the ball at their very own 37-yard line. First and 10 here in Tulsa. Tulsa will be in the gray helmets, teal jersey, gray pants, and teal socks. Atlanta, black hats, white jerseys, white pants as well. 5-step drop here by the QB, goes across the middle of the field, and that is a pass complete to Andre Godspeed. And Michael Martin comes away with his first completion of the day. Looks like Godspeed's getting up, jawing with the defense, giving a few words, letting them know that, hey, we're coming for that crown. There's a look at Quintus Shine here for the quarterback of this Atlanta Swarm defense, the leading tackler. Trips right here for the QB, scrambles up to the top of the field, got some man in the backfield, and that is to Robinson Sanzo, that is the leading rusher here for this Tulsa Desperados offense. Strong I formation here for Tulsa. As Michael Martin's calling the signal, handoff here to Sonzo Robinson, and Robinson picks up the first down. Great run there by Robinson, and Robinson is tackled and brought down by Joshua Williams, the rookie defensive end for the Atlanta Swarm. Looks like a far formation. Ice spread here for the offense, and there's a handoff here to Robinson, and Robinson is stopped in the backfield for a 1-yard loss, brought down by none other than Quintus Shann. Also, let's send a congratulations and out to Mark Chisholm, the owner of Atlanta, on his proposal to his fiancee, and she said yes. Congratulations, Chisholm. Marriage life is awesome. Here's a 7-step drop here by Martin. Martin's go through his progressions, goes to the top of the field. He has a reception. And that pass is completed to Stephen Bush. Comes away with his first reception of the day. First and 10 here in Tulsa at Atlanta's 35-yard line. Single I formation is the halfback. Four wide receiver here, no tight ends on the play. Martin's underneath the center. Martin's on a 5-step drop. Martin got a receiver to the top of the field. He gets both toes in and picks up 8. And that pass is completed to Will Danderson, the tight end here for Tulsa. Key players for this Tulsa offense is Michael Martin, the quarterback, Andre Godspeed, receiver, Stephen Bush, receiver, Corey Jones, number 13, receiver, Sonzo Robinson, halfback. 2nd and 2 here now for Tulsa. There's a handoff here to Sonzo, but he stopped right at the first down line. Now it's 3rd and inches. Robinson gets up holding his back there as he tried to plow forward but was unable to do so as he ran into a host of linebackers for this Atlanta defense. Offset I here is Robinson in the backfield. Martin calling the signals. Godspeed to the top. There's a handoff here to Robinson, and Robinson picks up the first down and more. Call it 1st and 10 here for Tulsa as they're as they're into enemy territory. Not quite yet knocking on the door. I like to say that once the team is inside of the red zone, inside the 20. Four wide receivers, empty formation. Here is Martin. He's on a 7-step drop this time. Martin gets pressured and incomplete passes. He's brought down by a defender here for the Atlanta Swarm. That is Anthony Ruckus. Comes away and knocks the ball out of the quarterback's hands. 2nd and 10 for the Tulsa Desparados on this drive. Their opening drive, that is. Atlanta went 3 and out. Twins left here for Martin. Offset I is Sonzo Robinson in the backfield. 5-step drop here by Martin. Martin got a man underneath, and that is to the fullback. And that is Buffalo Marshall. Picks up 4 on that play. 3rd and 6 for Tulsa now. There's a look at Josh Vasquez. 3 wide receiver set here now for Tulsa. Offset I is Sonzo once again in the backfield. 3-step drop by Martin. Martin gets a little pressure, and Martin got a completion down to the bottom of the field, and that is to Godspeed. His 2nd of the day, but unfortunately, he comes up short. 4th and inches. Will Tulsa try to go for it, or will they just settle for the field goal? And they looks like they're bringing on the field goal unit, and kicker Andrew Wheeler will be trying to make the three-point field goal here. Looks like this is going to be a 20. No, Wheeler is not coming out on the field. The offense is staying on. Power I formation is for Tulsa. Looks like Stephen Bush at the bottom of the field here. And looks like the offense is going to call a timeout. As a look at Deion Hawkins giving the quarterback an earful. I guess he wanted to tell him to go ahead and go for it. But hey, you put him in that situation, sir. Don't chew him out. Wheeler now comes onto the field to try the field goal attempt. And as I stated earlier, this is going to be a 28-yard field goal. 27? Let's call it 27. And there's the snap, and there's the kick. And 28-yard field goal is good. I was off by 1 yard. Key players for the Atlanta Swarm defense. We have strong safety Aaron Lee, Josh Vasquez, cornerback, number 21, Patrick Kitza, cornerback, 23, Mahmoud Ajalani, free safety, number 29. You have defensive end Jose Fuentes, 52, Aquantis Shine, number 58, and Joshua Williams, number 99, defensive end. And here's a return here by Allen once again, and Allen gets up to the 26-yard line before he's speared and tackled and brought down by Jameel Walker. Atlanta on their second possession here in the first half. 5 minutes and 11 seconds left on the ticker. Trips to the top of the field. A single wide receiver down to the bottom here to the right of the quarterback. And Dunhill's in the pocket, and he got the receiver up top, and that pass is dropped. Oh, wow. How could you drop that? Enoch Malcolm. You got to bring that in, son. Second and 10 for Atlanta here in Tulsa. Looks like Atlanta is coming out in the same formation. Maybe they saw something that they liked, that the defense was in. 3-3 nickel for the defense. Cornerbacks are off, and Dunhill goes deep. He got some in, and that is two. Sage Falco comes away with a big reception there. Nice throw there by Marcus Dunhill. As a look at the replay by Falco. Dunhill on the two-step drop, strikes right down the middle as Falco gets behind the defensive secondary. First and 10 for Atlanta at their Tulsa Desparados 47-yard line. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left on the clock. Empty formation once again here for Atlanta. This is unusual. 5 wide receivers on the play. Dunhill caught in the signal. Defense is in a nickel formation, and Dunhill going to the top of the field, and he overthrows Boo Chisholm. It was a great throw by Dunhill, but he overthrown his receiver, and I'm pretty sure he's just kicking himself in the chops. Marcus Dunhill, 9th pick of the SFL draft. Make that 10th pick in the first round. 3 wide receivers. Chisholm in the back. Not Chisholm. Hollywood's in the back. There's a Hollywood second handoff. Second carry of the day. And there's nothing doing on that carry. No huddle offense here now for the Swarm. And 7-step drop this time for Dunhill. Dunhill's going all the way in. That is incomplete to Chisholm. Chisholm tried to dive for it, putting his body on the line, and does not come away with the reception. Now, unfortunately, Atlanta has to punt the ball away back to the Tulsa Desparados. Fourth and 11 here for Atlanta. Will they go for a fake punt, or will they just go ahead and kick it away? Try to pin Tulsa back inside of the red zone. There's the snap. There's the punt is up. And Charles decided to go ahead and run it at the 20-yard line. Tackled and brought down by Shann McGee, the backup strong safety for Atlanta. Charles Ball was a key success to this Tulsa Desparados inaugural season last year, coming away with a few kick returns, and I believe he led the league in INTs, if I'm not mistaken. Nickel formation here for the defense. Single wide receiver on the field. Another sweep handoff here to Sonzo Robinson, and he picks up 8 yards on that run. A look at Martin in the huddle, speaking to the troops. There's a look at Mahmoud Al-Jalani, the leading free safety here for this Atlanta Swarm defense. Offset eye is Sonzo. There's another handoff to the halfback, and Sonzo gets into open field. He breaks a tackle, and no one can bring him down, and he's brought down at the 47. Sonzo Robinson averaging 6.2 yards a carry now for the game. Here's another look here at the replay. Great block there. Look at the lineman just getting downfield, getting the hat on the hat. Unfortunately, Shann unable to come away with the tackle there. Power I formation once again here for the Tulsa Desparados. They have been in heavy package all game long. Handoff here to Robinson, and Robinson picks up 3. Brought down on the tackler on that play there was Tyson Mack, the inside linebacker. You're watching the SFL presented by AMP Music. 2nd and 7 here in Tulsa at midfield are the Desparados. Oop-de-oop formation. 3 wide receivers and a tight end to the top and 1 receiver down to the bottom of the field. Martin goes across the middle of the field. He got a receiver, and that looks like Corey Jones comes away with his first reception of the day. 1st and 10. Now at Atlanta's 31-yard lines, and the Desperados are moving up the field. And Atlanta is getting no pressure whatsoever on Martin. Martin is in the pocket, and he has all day long. First and 10 at the Atlanta 31-yard line here in Tulsa. Offset eye is the halfback. Looks like Sonzo's taking a breather. The backup halfback is in, and he picks up 4. 2nd and 6. And the backup halfback is King Jack Washington, number 25. Great run there, substituting in for Sonzo Robinson, giving him a breather. Sonzo has been pretty much the workhorse on this drive, despite the deep pass that came from Martin to Corey Jones. 2 tight ends and 3 wide receivers on this formation. Martin's in his shotgun all by himself. No halfbacks in on the play. Looks like a dime formation for the defense. Martin goes deep, and that pass is broken up. Give credit to Lee coming away with the hit. Third and 6 here for Tulsa. There's a look at Andrew Godspeed, leading receiver here for this Desperados offense. He's the number 1 receiver, but Bush is leading in all statistics. Martin in the shotgun. Martin steps up. Martin goes to the bottom of the field, and that pass is deflected away. And that pass is broken up by Patrick Kitsa. His first BD pass deflection for the day. 4th and 6 now. Tulsa has to settle for another field goal here. And we're pretty much looking at a 43-yard field goal. Actually make that a 45. There's a snap. The kick is down. And I'm sorry. There's a snap. The snap is down. The kick is up. And that field goal is incomplete. Nothing doing it. It was wide right. That thing was off by a mile. Marcus Dunhill calling the inaudible here. Sees something in the offense. I'm sorry, in the defense that he likes. They're in a 3-4 defense, and there's a handoff here to BDG Hollywood. And Hollywood breaks off a tackle, picks up the first down. Gus Jones almost had Hollywood, but Hollywood broke off. Here's another look at it. A hat and a hat. Look at 86, the receiver. Picking up the safety there. Kanye Rockefeller comes up and lays the wood on Hollywood. 1st and 10 here for Atlanta at their 47-yard line. 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the ticker here in the first quarter. Offset eye is Hollywood in the backfield. 34 defense is the defense. Looks like they're showing blitz right up the middle, and they do blitz here, and Hollywood breaks free. Picks up 8 yards on that carry. This is what happened when you blitz to the wrong side. You allow the halfback to pick up great yardage there, and that is what Hollywood did.
2nd and 2.
.34 defense once again here for Tulsa. Offset eye, and there is a offside penalty, not encroachment. Encroachment is if they jump off and don't touch anyone. Well, the ref called encroachment. Head start is when they jump off. Actually, that's right. Encroachment is when you jump off and you touch someone on the offensive line. And an offside head start is when you jump off and you don't touch anyone. And there it is, folks. That's the first quarter. As you're watching the SFL Simulation Football League presented by 8 p.m. Music here on the SFL Network and YouTube. Check out ScoreStream to catch other game statistics, highlights, and scores on ScoreStream. Well, not highlights, but you'll be able to see the scores or all the games that was played earlier today. 3 wide receiver set here for Atlanta on an offset eye. Handoff here to Hollywood. Hollywood is brought down at the line of scrimmage. And give credit to that tackler. Looks like Hill. Kyron Hill, the outside linebacker. Second and 10 here for Atlanta at Tulsa's 39-yard line. 10:36 left on the clock. 3 wide receivers. 2-step drop here by Martin. Martin throws down to the bottom of the field. Looks like through to Allen, and that pass is deflected. Give credit to Lane Freeman, the backup free safety, who's basically playing the slot. Key players here for this Tulsa Desparados defense that I did not name. Let's see here. Nate Heslip, Kyler Murray, both cornerbacks. Kanye Rockefeller, free safety. Charles Ball, strong safety. Kent Sawyer, defensive tackle. There's a pass down the middle of the field there. And that pass is caught by Falco. I believe that's Falco's second reception for the day. And continuing on, Gib Ledoux, defensive end, 95. Espen Rael, 99, inside linebacker here for Tulsa. Marcus Dunhill, 1st and 10 at Tulsa's 29-yard line. Oop formation, 1 receiver to the top all by himself, going to the bottom of the field. He got the reception, and once again, it's LB Allen, the third, comes away with another reception. Key players for the Swarms offense: Marcus Dunhill, number 15 quarterback. Sage Falco, number 17 wide receiver. LB Allen, the third wide receiver. Also, you have BDG Hollywood, number 34 halfback. And you have Boo Chisholm, the wide receiver, who is the leading receiver for this offense. 3 wide receivers. Here's a handoff here to Chisholm. Chisholm right up the middle. There's a penalty, maybe a holding there. And Chisholm picks up the first down and more before he's brought down by Ball, looks like. Let's see what the penalty is. Here's R62. And there's a holding. And that holding is the offensive holding on number 77. And that is tackle. On the tackle, Kevin Amalin. That backs up the Atlanta Swarm here. 2nd and 11 now for Atlanta at Tulsa's 30-yard line. 9 minutes left on the ticker. 3 wide receivers. BDG Hollywood on the swing down the sideline, and that pass is deflected as Martin tries to go deep to Allen. My apologies, not Allen. That is to Falco. That incomplete pass there stops the clock. 3rd and 11 here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. These Desperados are in desperate need of a win on their 2-game win streak, trying to stop the big bad Atlanta Swarm, who have won 3 games in a row. And for their win streak, they're looking to get their 4th here today. And Martin on a 4-step drop, throws to the top of the field. That pass is intercepted by those Desperados. He's running up the field, and he's tackled at the 41-yard line. Trying to get a number on that guy, and that is to the cornerback, Nate Heslip. He comes away with his first INT of the day. Marcus Dunhill throws his first pick. And Tulsa has had the Swarm's number all day long, not allowing the Swarm to get into field position to get a score, or even to get in great field position for a score, and they come away with a great defensive play there. There's a look at Michael Martin, all 6'3", 225 pounds of him. Trips right here for Martin. Godspeed to the top of the field by himself. Sonzo Robinson in the backfield as well. And Martin goes deep. He got a receiver. And Godspeed comes away with a leaping reception. Oh, my. Did you see that catch? Here's a look at Martin. And Martin throws a perfect strike to his leading receiver to the top of the field. Godspeed comes away with that reception, picking up the first down now at Atlanta's 32-yard line. Here in Tulsa. 1st and 10 on the Desperados. 4-2 nickel is the defense. Trips right, left here for the offense. Martin on a 5-step drop, goes to the middle of the field, and he got his tight end. Will Danderson comes away with his 2nd reception of the day. Tulsa is moving up the field. Can the Atlanta Swarm comes away with a great defensive stop? There's a look at the leading safety in the secondary, Mahmoud Ajalani. 3 wide receiver spread here for the offense. 2-step drop by Martin. Martin goes to the bottom of the field. He got Bush, and they calling it incomplete. They're saying that he caught it out of bounds, but if you ask me, I think he got at least 1 foot in on the catch. And here's Deion Hawkins throws out the red flag to challenge the play. As I stated, I do believe that he did get a foot in on the catch, as here in the SFL. All you need is 1 foot in. Here's a look at the challenge. And let's see if Bush get both feet in, or he's 1. There's a catch. That's a catch, people.
After review, the play stands. The pass was incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. The Desperados will be charged with a timeout. 3rd down. And
they say that the ruling on the field stands. Tulsa is going to be charged a timeout. Offset I, here's Sonzo Robinson in a tight formation. And there's a handoff here to Robinson on a sweep. Robinson picks up the first down and more. And Robinson gets inside of enemy territory. Now Tulsa is knocking on the door as they're at Atlanta's 7-yard line. The Desperados are beating the door down. There's a look at the replay. Look at 68. Get a hat on a hat. Great blocking there by the offensive line, and Lee comes away with a high helmet tackle. Some leagues that hit is illegal. Throwing a blow to the helmet with the forearm or an elbow. 3 wide receivers here, and there's a handoff here. ISO move to Sonzo Robinson, and Robinson picks up the 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 2 now for the Desperados that they're at the Atlanta's 2-yard line. Let's look at Ajalani. Goal line for the defense. Power eye here for the offense. Robinson dots the eye, and there's a handoff here to Robinson, and it's bundled and bunched up, and Robinson did not get in. Tackled right at the goal line. Brought down by Vasquez. I thought Robinson may have got in, but they say no. No signal from the line judges. 3rd and goal. Power eye once again. Looks like weak eye formation here. And there's a handoff here to Robinson, and Robinson is in this time untouched. The Desperados jumping up 9-0 over the big bad Atlanta Swarm. And Atlanta just has been in sync thus far in the first half. See if they can get things moving on their next possession. Defense has not been playing as great. There's the extra point, the snap. Oh, that kick is almost blocked as a defender come diving in. Leading head first, sliding. Don't think I've ever seen anybody slide 5 yards. To try to attempt for the field goal block. 10-0, Desperados up on the Atlanta Swarm here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. As you're watching Simulation Football presented by APM Music here on the SFL Network and YouTube, on YouTube. And LB Allen gets the return and runs out to the 31-yard line before he's taken down. 1st and 10 for Atlanta, 6:17 left on the clock. Three wide receiver set here for Atlanta. BDG Hollywood offset the dots the offset I. No tight end on the play. 2-step drop by Dunhill. Dunhill throws the ball to the fullback, Peyton Chisholm. He comes away with his first reception of the day. Picks up 5 yards on that reception as well. 2nd and 5 here now for Atlanta. As a look at Falco, came away with a big play earlier in the game. Deep down the middle of the field. Got right behind all of these defensive secondary for Tulsa. 3-4 defense for Tulsa. Looks like they're bringing pressure to the top of the field, and they bring it right up the middle. And Dunhill goes deep. He got some man, and that is Falco once again. Falco has been doing work and eating here in Tulsa. Getting deep behind the secondary. Unfortunately to break off and get separation after he makes a reception. But give credit to Kanye Rockefeller coming away with that saving touchdown tackle. Three wide receivers here for Dunhill. Dunhill takes a 2-step drop. Dunhill throws to the bottom of the field. He has his man, and that is Allen. And Allen spins and breaks a tackle and picks up the first down as he flexes his muscles along the sideline, looking at the Desperados players and bench. Think you may want to get to the other side, son. You're over there all by yourself in enemy territory. Not a good look for you. Three wide receiver set here once again here for the Atlanta Swarm. Far formation. Dunhill got his man. There's a reception, and that is to wide receiver Javon Walker. And here's a no-huddle play. Maybe Dunhill sees something that he likes. Wants to keep the drive going in the momentum. Here's a handoff here to BDG Hollywood, and Hollywood is stuffed by none other than Gib Ledoux. Defensive end, Big 95. Tulsa playing man defense, press coverage. 1st and 10 now. Oh, they say he cut out of bounds. I think he was in bounds. And that was to the tight end, Javon Walker once again. And I knew Chisholm was going to challenge this. I would challenge it as well. I don't know what the line judge saw over there because he caught that ball in bounds and it was past the sticks. Here's a look at the official review. There's a catch. There's 2 feet in. How you not get that correct? Not only he got 1 foot in, he got 2 feet. Or was he juggling the ball as he was heading out of bounds? You tell me. Looks like this play is going to be overturned. 1st and 10 for Atlanta now. Now Atlanta is on the move. Trying to strike back after that Desperados last possession was a long drive, and they picked up 7 on that possession. There's a look at Walker. The receiver that came away with the last reception. Oop-de-oop formation here for Marcus Dunhill. He's in a shotgun. And Marcus gets pressure, and Marcus brought down. Kevin Grayson comes away with that tackle. No huddle offense here for Atlanta. 2nd and 16. Marcus goes deep, and that pass is knocked away. Falco had the ball in his hands, but the safety hit him and jarred the ball away from him. Sage Falco got to come away with that reception. Marcus Dunhill in the no-huddle offense once again. He gets pressure, and that looks like Gib Ledoux. Is that his 2nd sack of the day? No, it's not Gib Ledoux. It is Rhett Sawyer. Sawyer comes away with his 1st sack. And Sawyer is a rookie as well for this Desperados defense, which he was a week 2 signing. Not sure what's going on with Atlanta. They had only target Boo Chisholm once, their star receiver. And there's the snap. There's the field goal. And that field goal is good. Straight down the middle, 46-yarder is good. Alex Kidd comes away with a great kick. Desperado leads the Swarm 10-3 now here in Tulsa. As Kidd gets ready to kick the ball off back to the Tulsa Desperados and Charles Ball. And Charles is an excellent return guy. Charles on a return from the 7-yard line, and Charles up the middle, and Charles is stopped and brought down at the 29-yard line of Tulsa. And there is where Tulsa will start their next possession. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock. There's a look at Michael Martin, who has been awesome thus far this game. Single back formation here for the offense. Sonzo Robinson in the backfield. 5-step drop by Martin. Got a strike across the middle of the field, picking up 6 yards on that play. And that is to Andrew Godspeed, picking up his 4th reception on 6 targets today.
Let's go.
Here in Tulsa, 2nd and 4. Offset I formation for the offense. Godspeed to the top of the field by himself. Looks like the defense is in a 42 nickel. 5-step drop by Martin, and Martin out to Sonzo Robinson, and Sonzo picks up a 1st down on that swing pass. 1st and 10 now for the Desperados. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left before the 2-minute warning. Give out some shout and praise to Show Business Studios, the official home of the SFL convention. Here's a handoff here to Sonzo Robinson, and Robinson up the middle of the field, and he picks up 6 yards on that play. And that is the 2-minute warning, folks. Tulsa Desparados will continue their drive at the 45-yard line of Tulsa's. 2nd and 4, 2 minutes left on the clock. MediaTechInstitute.edu. Do what you love what you do. MediaTech specializes in teaching students how to create mobile applications, audio and video engineering as well. 3 wide receivers here now for the Desperados, and handoff here to Sonzo up the middle of the field, and Sonzo picks up the first down. 1 minute and 55 seconds left on the clock. Desperados only have 1 timeout. Maybe they're saving it for when they need it in crunch time, if they can get into field goal range, but they're continuing to allow the clock to run. Here in Tulsa, 1st and 10 at the midfield. All the Desperados. There's a look at Michael Martin. 3 wide receiver set. Looks like 2 tight ends as well on this play. And there's an offsides by the defense. Martin can take a chance downfield. And he throws a strike and he picks up a first down. And that pass is completed to McIntosh. Damon McIntosh, the tight end here for Tulsa. And if I was Tulsa, I would decline it. But if you accept it, it stops the clock. And they did just that. They declined it. I'm sorry, if you decline it, the clock continues to run. But if you accept it, it stops the clock.
First and 10 from the 38-yard.
Offset bunch formation here for the Desperados. Looks like Atlanta's trying to show blitz. They back it off. 5-step drop by Martin. There's a screen pass here to Sonzo and nothing doing. 1 minute and 21 seconds left on the clock. Here before the half, inside of the 2-minute warning. And Tulsa's just letting the clock run. No timeout called after that tackle for loss. 7-step drop by Martin. Martin goes deep. And that pass is tipped and deflected away. Mahmoud Angelani on the deflection. Gets up celebrating. Oh, he knocks over the ref. Comes away with the deflection, and he knocks down Godspeed. Third and 11 here for Tulsa at Atlanta's 39-yard line. Not in field goal range just yet. Martin goes deep, and he overthrows. He overthrows Stephen Bush. How could you do such a thing? Looks like the Desperados are going to have to settle for a punt now with 56 seconds left on the clock. Atlanta's going to get the ball back. Looks like they're going to be pinned deep. What is this? Tulsa is bringing their offense back out on the field. 4th and 11. Clock is stopped at 56 seconds. 5 wide receivers on the play. Martin throws a strike, and he's incomplete as he tried to throw. That pass was intended to Walker. I'm sorry, Knighton. Walker is 84 for Atlanta. He was open, but the cornerback Vasquez just came away with a great play, closing in on it, knocking the ball out and knocking down the receiver as well. Turnover on downs. Atlanta has the ball now at Atlanta's 39-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Swarm. There's a look at Falco, who has been awesome today. Boo Chisholm to the bottom of the field, who has been very, very quiet. BDG Hollywood hasn't got much done, but he's in the backfield. And 7-step drop here for Dunhill. Dunhill dumps it off here to the halfback Hollywood, and nothing doing. Timeout by Atlanta. 5 wide receivers now for Atlanta. Here in Tulsa, 2nd and 10. Marcus Dunhill in the shotgun all by himself. Takes a 2-step drop, steps up in the pocket, throws a strike, and none other who it is, Sage Falco. This man has been money all game long. Marcus Dunhill with a step up in the pocket, strike right down the middle of the field. Throws a dart between Charles Ball and the cornerback.
Let's go.
Dunhill gathering the troops. Oop-de-oop formation once again. 3 wide receivers in the tight end to the top of the field. And Boo Chisholm to the bottom. Looks like Desperados are trying to bring up blitz and their backs off. Only bringing 4. Dunhill throws a strike to Falco once again in a timeout by Atlanta, as now they're knocking on the door at the Desperados 10-yard line. Atlanta is on the move. Marcus Dunhill starting to warm up, throwing to his new favorite target, Sage Falco. Three wide receivers once again here for Atlanta. Boo Chisholm to the bottom, Falco to the top. 5-step drop by Marcus Dunhill, and Marcus throws a strike across the middle of the field. He picks up a first down, and that pass is complete to Falco. It has been all Falco on this drive, and Falco has been outstanding. Every target that has been to Falco on this drive has been a completion, and that one there was a thread between the needle. Oh, why is Atlanta going for the field goal? What is going on here in the SFL when there's time left on the clock? They could have spiked that. They could have spiked it and they could have went for it and then kicked the field goal. But, hey, it's up. Field goal is good. Atlanta's going into half with only 6 points on the board. Desperados 10. You're watching the SFL Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. Here are your halftime show and stats. Hello there, everyone. We are back here for the second half of this SFL action. Getting ready to start off this second half as the Desperados will receive the ball. Tulsa's up 10-6. Start of the third quarter. SFL Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. Product music library and custom music house for all of your live streams needs. Here's Charles Ball on the return, and ball gets out to the 29-yard line. Tried to make something happen there on that return. Make sure you slap that like button as it helps out the SFL league as a whole. 3 wide receiver set here for Martin. Sunzo Robinson dots the offset I. Here's a 7-step drop here by Michael Martin. And Martin goes deep, and that pass is intercepted by Lee. And Lee is brought down at the 42-yard line. Aaron Lee comes away with a spectacular INT. And Martin throws his first interception of the day. There's a look at the Lee on the return, for he's brought down by Sunzo Robinson. Desparados hops right back on defense, gives the ball back to Atlanta. 1st and 10 for the Swarm here in Tulsa at the Desparados 42. 3 wide receivers set. Offset I is the halfbacks, and Hollywood dots the I. Here's the handoff here to BDG. BDG gets into open field. Will they catch him? And he's tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line inside of the 20. Now the Swarm are in the red zone, and it looks like they're starting to pick up momentum and steam. Look at these blocks. Look at these blocks here for the Swarm. BDG was untouched until he got down inside of the red zone. 3 wide receivers once again here for Atlanta. And Dunhill is calling in audible. Sees something he likes as the Tulsa Desparados is in a 3-3 nickel formation. And a handoff here to Hollywood, and Hollywood is nothing doing. Stop for a 1-yard loss in the backfield. Give credit to the tackler on that play, to KT Taylor. Aaron Lee in the chat is asking who's that man. Speaking of BDG, Hollywood on that last, on the run that he got, the long run. And BDG with another handoff here, and nothing doing as he picks up 1 yard on that play, brought down for the tackler, and that is Gib Ledoux. Three nickel formation here for Tulsa Desparados once again. 5 wide receivers here for the Swarm. No running back. Dunhill in the shotgun by himself. Throws to the bottom of the field. He got some reception, and they're saying that it was a completion. Only picked up 5 yards. 4th and 5. Looks like the Swarm is going to have to settle for another field goal. Falco on that reception. It has been all Falco today. Boo Chisholm has just been quiet as a cat. Or should I say mice? Mouse. I was going to say Storm. But the Storm has been very, very loud here in the SFL. As they're the #1 team in the league. Alex Kidd gets ready to set the field goal here, and there's the kick. It is up. And that field goal is good from 27 yards. It has been all field goals here for the Swarm today, as they get ready to kick the ball back off to the Tulsa Desparados, who threw an INT to Aaron Lee on their last possession to start the half. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the third quarter here in Tulsa. And there's the kick off to Tulsa and Charles Ball, and Charles gets the return at the 13-yard line, and Ball makes a man miss, and Ball makes another man miss. He's going down the sideline. His spin moves up to the midfield, and then tackled and brought down at the 48-yard line. Charles Ball, as I stated earlier, this man is dangerous on the return. Here's another look at the strong safety. Look at him, breaks a tackle here, breaks another tackle. And I thought he had open daylight before he was smacked in the back. And I believe that was Shaq Barrett, number 92, came away with the tackle, that touchdown saving tackle on Charles Ball. Great return there for Ball. Desperados at the 48 here in Tulsa, 3 wide receiver set. 2-step drop by Michael Martin, and Martin gets Godspeed. 4-yard reception on that play. I tell you what, this Tulsa Desperados team looks like they're very, very hungry, and they're ready to make some noise. Looks like the Desperados has made some great adjustments over the past few weeks. 2-game win streak, looking for their 3rd. And Martin throws to the top of the field. He got the receiver, and that looks like Stephen Bush comes away with another reception as he picks up 4 yards on that play. 3rd and 2 at Atlanta's 44. 8:25 left on the ticker here in the 3rd quarter. Twins left here for Michael Martin. Offset eye on the halfback. Sunzo Robinson dots that eye. 5-step drop by Michael Martin. He throws to Godspeed to the bottom of the field. And he picks up a 1st down. 1st and 10 at Atlanta's 40-yard line. Godspeed has been straight working the sidelines all game long, picking up great and conservative yards.
Let's go.
They're asking for the offense to allow Sunzo Robinson to eat. Asking to give him the ball a little bit more. Power I formation. He just might get it on this play. And there's a 5-step drop by Michael Martin. Screen weak pass here to Sunzo. Sunzo tries to throw a stiff arm, but nothing doing. Picking up 1 yard on the reception. Tackled and brought down by Shann, and I believe it was Josh Vasquez, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Martin doesn't like what he see, or maybe he does like what he see, but he's calling an audible. 3 wide receiver set. And handoff here to Sunzo. You asking for him to eat, and then just what he's going to do is he picks up. It's like 4 yards on that play. 3rd and 4 now for Tulsa at Atlanta's 33. Two wide receivers, 2 tight ends here on the play. Sunzo Robinson in the single back formation. 2-step drop by Michael Martin. And Martin throws out to Bush to the top of the field. And Bush comes away with the reception, working the sidelines, these out routes, and he picks up the 1st down. Despite that interception on the last possession, Michael Martin has been looking outstanding here on this drive and previously as well. Strong eye formation now for Tulsa. 1st and 10, screen pass here to Sunzo, Robin out to the flats, and Sunzo picks up 6 yards on that pass reception. There's a look at the stats by both QBs. .6:26 left on the clock here in Tulsa. Take a look at the Swarms defense. That is Patrick Kitsa. Andrew Godspeed to the top of the field. Offset eye Sunzo Robinson in the formation, and he's tackled in the backfield. Big tackle by Patrick Kitsa. Seven-step drop here by Martin, and Martin makes a man miss on the tackle. He throws a strike. That pass is almost intercepted and deflected away by Shann. Great defensive stop there by the Atlanta defense, forcing the Tulsa Desparados to try a field goal attempt. Looks like this is going to be a 41-yard field goal. There's the snap, and there's a kick, and it is down the middle. 41 yards. Good. And here's the kick off to the Atlanta Swarm. And there's Allen on the return, and Allen gets out to the 29-yard line. First and 10 here for the Atlanta Swarm at the Atlanta's 29-yard line. 5 minutes and 34 seconds left on the ticker. 3 wide receivers set here in Tulsa. Offset IO the halfbacks. 7-step drop for Dunhill, and he dumps it off to the halfback. BDG Hollywood. Hollywood jukes move. Make a man miss. No. Brought down and tackled by Gibladoo. Sage Falco, 7 receptions on 9 targets for 125 yards. My goodness. Talk about a high completion rating percentage. 3 wide receivers. Falco to the bottom of the field. Boo Chisholm to the top. Here's a handoff here to BDG Hollywood, and nothing doing. Gib Ledoux once again on the tackle on Hollywood. And the Desperados clogged up the middle of the field, not allowing Hollywood to break free on that carry. Trips to the bottom of the right here for Dunhill. Dunhill on a 7-step drop. Dunhill goes deep, and that pass is intercepted. Is that Rockefeller or is it Charles Ball? And that is Charles Ball coming away with the INT. Marcus Dunhill throws the pick, give the ball right back to the Desperados. Overthrow the receiver. Pass was intended to LB Allen III. LB is a little short, 5'11", 205-pound receiver. So when I say he overthrew him, you know why. I-Pro formation now for Tulsa. Andrew Godspeed to the bottom of the field here. 7-step drop for Michael Martin. He steps up in the pocket, dumps it off to Sonzo Robinson, and Robinson picks up 2 yards on that reception. Once again, you're watching the SFL Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. 4 wide receivers set here for Tulsa. Empty of the halfbacks. 5-step drop by Martin, and Martin goes downfield, and look who it is. Andrew Godspeed comes away with another big reception down the middle of the field, and that is 1st and 10, and they're in Atlanta territory at the 26-yard line. Here's another look at the replay. Godspeed runs an excellent route as Patrick was playing the outside. I guess he was expecting help down the middle, but that help did not come in time. Strong power I formation once again here for the Desperados, and Sonzo on a screen pass, and he's nothing doing. Stopped and brought down at the line of scrimmage. There's a look at Aaron Lee, the strong safety that came away with an INT earlier here in the second half, or the third quarter, should I say. 7-step drop by Martin, and Martin throws it off to Godspeed, and Godspeed makes a man miss. He picks up 6 yards. Godspeed now has 81 yards on 8 receptions. This game is still in reach. Anyone's ball game. 13-9. Desperados up over the Swarm here in Tulsa. Martin in the shotgun. Robinson to his right. 2-step drop. Martin goes deep, and that pass is intercepted. None other than Mahmoud Ajalani. Give him credit for the INT and the takeaway. Here's another look at it. Mahmoud just jumped in front of Godspeed, snatches that thing away, and heads upfield. 1st and 10 here for Atlanta in Tulsa at their very own 13-yard line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the ticker. There's a look at Sawyer, defensive tackle, who has 1 sack for the day. 3 wide receivers here for Atlanta. Handoff here to BDG Hollywood. Hollywood makes a man miss. Breaks off a tackle, does a spin move, and he's brought down after picking up 8 yards on that return, on that carry. Sorry about that. BDG Hollywood looks like he's starting to pick up momentum and get a feel of the game here in the third quarter. Legs are starting to turn and move and get things going. 3 wide receivers set in an offset eye. Hollywood dots it. 34 a defensive package here for Tulsa. 7-step drop for Marcus Dunhill. Dumps it off to the halfback Hollywood. Hollywood spin moves and nothing doing. Losing a yard on that reception. Both of these quarterbacks are neck and neck at yards. No touchdowns between the two of them, and 2 picks apiece. Other SFL action scores: Vancouver down 24-10 to Alaska. Here's a handoff here to Hollywood. Nothing doing. Stopped in the backfield, and Atlanta has to kick it away. Mexico City and Sioux Falls. Mexico 20, Sioux Falls 13 in the fourth quarter. One up to the minute score updates from around the league. Download the Score Stream app on Android and iPhone. And there's a snap here for the punt, and it is up. Here in Tulsa, 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Desperados, as they're up 13-9. There's a look at Michael Martin, looking to get his first touchdown on this drive. Offset IO, the halfbacks. Godspeed to the bottom of the field. There's a 5-step drop by Martin. Martin dumps it off to Robinson, and Robinson only picks up 1 yard on that swing pass. It has been swing city today. Touchdown news here from the SFL Network. Touchdown Vancouver as they make it 17-24. They're knocking on the door, trying to knock off the number 1 team here in the SFL, the Alaska Storm. 3 wide receivers. Stephen Bush in the slot. Godspeed to the bottom of the field. Split back are the halfbacks. There's a 2-step drop by Martin. Martin throws a strike across the middle of the field, and that pass is caught by Corey Jones. He picks up a first down. 1st and 10 for the Desperados. But he paid for it. He took a strike across the head. Throw your forwards up, everyone. That is the third quarter. The last 11 minutes in this ball game. Who's going to come out victorious and on top? Will it be the Desperados of Tulsa or the Swarm from Atlanta? First and 10 here for the Desperados at the Atlanta 39-yard line. 5-step drop by Martin. Martin throws another screen pass to Robinson. And Robinson picks up 4 yards on that reception. I'm sorry, 5. There's a look at Mahmoud Ajalani. Oop-de-oop formation here for the Desperados. 3 wide receivers and a tight end to the bottom and a single receiver to the top of the field, just as Mississippi Valley used to do back in the 1990s and clobber people with that formation. Nice pass here by Martin to Bush down to the bottom of the field on the out route, and Bush picks up 3 yards on the reception. 3rd and 2 now for Tulsa at Atlanta's 30-yard line. Can the Desperados pick up a first down and continue this drive as they look to make score a touchdown to increase their lead? 3 wide receivers in formation here for Tulsa. Sonzo Robinson in the backfield by himself. 7-step drop for Martin. Martin throws a strike across the middle of the field, and that pass is caught by Corey Jones. 1st and 10 for the Desperados as they continue the drive. Gib Ledoux is stating in the chats to feed Sonzo Robinson. Not sure why you want to hand the ball off now when your quarterback is having a great drive. Trips left here for Martin. Stephen Bush to the bottom of the field. Sonzo Robinson single back. 5-step drop by Martin, and Martin throws up to the top of the field. And that pass is deflected away, almost intercepted. Miller was the intended receiver. I can see why Gib Ledoux is stating to feed Sonzo, but the QB has been hot this drive. Why not let him continue to burn? Second and 10 here for the Desperados at Atlanta's 22-yard line here in Tulsa. Strong eye formation. Is this going to be another screen pass, or will they hand it off to Sonzo Robinson this time? And there is a handoff here to Robinson, and Robinson picks up maybe a yard. 3rd and 9. 9:29 left on the clock. Aquantis Shann coming away with the tackle.
Let's go.
Oop-de-oop formation once again here for the Desperados. Martin goes deep. He got the receiver wide open. Andrew Godspeed comes away with that touchdown. And the Desperados increase their lead. Make it 19-9 as they're going up by 10 points. Oh, what a route ran by Godspeed. The Desperados is continue to rack up the scoreboard. So they're looking to take advantage of this home field that they're playing on. There's the snap for the extra point attempt, and the extra point attempt is good. Now the Desperados of Tulsa are up by 11. 20-9 over the Swarm. 9 minutes and 3 seconds left on the ticker. And there's the kick. And the return by Allen, the third. Allen makes a spin move, makes one guy miss. Tackled and brought down at the 31-yard line. First and 10 here for the Atlanta Swarm at the 31-yard line. 8:59 left here in the game. 7-step drop by Marcus Dunhill. He dumps it off to the halfback. And he is swarmed and tackled. Oh, my. A gang of Desperados jumped on the back of BDG Hollywood. Luckily, and glad to see him jump and bounce up after that tackle. There's a look at Rhett Sawyer. Big defensive tackle here for this Desperados defensive line. Trips right here for Marcus Dunhill. Boo Chisholm has been quiet down to the bottom of the field. There's a spin move by BDG Hollywood, and he only picks up 3 yards on that carry. 3rd and 8 for Atlanta at the 33-yard line here in Tulsa. Marcus Dunhill, empty formation in the shotgun. 5 wide receiver set here for the offense. Needing this first down, 3rd and 8. Dunhill gets pressure, and Dunhill is brought down. Sacked in the backfield. 4th and 15. Give credit on that sack to KT Taylor. Rhett Sawyer over pursued the play. And Taylor came away with the cleanup sack. I guess you can give Rhett Sawyer the assist. Now Atlanta has to punt this thing right back to Tulsa, as Tulsa has been red hot here in the second half. And there's a return by Charles Ball out to the 41-yard line is where he's brought down and tackled. 1st and 10 for the Desperados. Michael Martin looking to strike again. Three wide receiver set here for Tulsa. Handoff here to Sunzo Robinson, and Robinson is nothing doing, only picking up 2 yards on that play. 78 yards on the day, 18 carries. Very sufficient day here for Sunzo. Tackled and brought down by Acquaintance Shann. Empty back formation now for the Desperados. 4 wide receivers here on the play. Michael Martin throws a strike across the middle of the field, and that pass is caught. And that was to Sunzo Robinson, who was sitting in the slot. Empty back formation once again. 4 wide receivers here on the play. 1 tight end. And Michael Martin takes a 5-step drop, gets a little pressure, and that pass is thrown over the middle of the field to Andrew Godfrey, but that pass is broken up, and batted away by Acquaintance Shann. And Tulsa will have to settle for a punt. And they will be bringing out Cortland Weaver, the punter here for Tulsa. And there's a snap for the punt, and the punt is up. Fair catch called by L.B. Allen III. And Atlanta will start this possession at their very own 19. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left on the ticker here in the ball game in Tulsa. Gotcha, Andre. 3 wide receiver set here for Atlanta. There's been in this formation all game long. 7-step drop by Marcus Dunhill. Throws a strike towards the bottom of the field, and that is intended to Boo Chisholm, and it bounced it off his chest. Boo Chisholm have been quiet all of this game. Haven't had much targets, and when he gets that, and once he does get a chance for a target, he drops the ball. 3 wide receiver set here once again for Atlanta. Falco, at the top. Boo Chisholm down to the bottom of the field. Here's a handoff here to BDG Hollywood, and BDG does the spin moves, and he's brought down, hit hard. My goodness. Give credit on that tackle to Junior Stanley. Backup cornerback with the Desperados. Everyone in the chats, make sure you slap that like button as it helps the league as a whole. You're watching the SFL Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. Shotgun formation is marking Dunhill going deep, and that pass is intended to Falco, and nothing doing. No, not Falco. That is to Allen the third. And 4th and 7, and Atlanta has to kick it off. I don't expect Atlanta to go for it here. There's Jenkins coming out to punt it back to Tulsa. Give credit to this Tulsa defense. They have been all over Atlanta today. Only allowing 3 field goals thus far in the game. It is not over. It's still a 2-possession game. Oh, what a spin move by Charles Ball, and Ball making another move. And he's down to the 38-yard line of Atlanta. Charles Ball putting the team on his back by giving them great field position. 2 spin moves. Here's another look at it. There's Charles Ball on the return and a spin move. Gets skinny, makes another spin move. And if he got past that last defender, it's 6. Empty formation once again here for Tulsa. 4 wide receivers. Looks like a tight end on the play. Could be the running back. And Martin goes deep, and that pass is intercepted again by Aaron Lee. Aaron comes away with his second INT of the day. What an athletic move by Lee. Shows great leaping ability. Jumps in front of the intended receiver. Comes away with that pick. Three wide receivers once again here for Atlanta. Offset I is BDG Hollywood in the backfield. One step drop by Dunhill, and Dunhill throws it out to Boo Chisholm, who comes away with that reception. Here's a look at the passing statistics. Dunhill 175, Martin 228. Martin with the touchdown and 3 INTs. Marcus Dunhill looking to make a move. 2nd and 5, calling an audible. 34 defense are the Desperados. Offset IO, the halfbacks. Here's a handoff here to BDG Hollywood. Hollywood tries a jukes move, and he's tackled in the backfield. Looks like he's going to be brought down for a yard loss. 3rd and 6 here in Tulsa are the Atlanta Swarm at their 22-yard line. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left on the ticker. Godspeed nailed it on the head. 5 total INTs in this game. Trips right for Dunhill. Chisholm down to the bottom of the field. Hollywood in the backfield by himself. There's a 7-step drop by Dunhill. Dunhill gets pressure, throws to the bottom of the field, but Chisholm is out of bounds. Incomplete pass. 4th and 6. Now Atlanta has to kick the ball back to Tulsa. High wide receiver set now for Dunhill. Dunhill on a 2-step drop in a shotgun. Goes down the middle of the field. That pass is intercepted. And that is Kanye Rockefeller, is it? No, it's not. That is Espen Rael, the outside linebacker, comes away with that INT. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, the inside backer. He was playing so deep, I thought he was one of the safeties. He got back in coverage and comes away with that INT, making 6 interceptions between both of these quarterbacks. Counted 3 apiece. Offset bunch formation now for the Desperados. Maybe they're going to try to run the clock out now instead of trying to pass it and force another INT. There's a handoff to Sonzo Robinson. He stopped at the line of scrimmage, met by a host of Atlanta Swarms. Give that credit to number 57, Tyson Mack. Strong guy formation for Tulsa. Handoff here to Robinson, and Robinson gets in the open field, picks up 8 yards on that carry. 3rd and 2. At the 15-yard line of Atlanta is Tulsa.
Let's go.
3rd and 2.
Offset eye of the halfbacks. Robinson dots the eye. Andre Godspeed to the top of the field. Here's a handoff here to Sonzo Robinson, and Robinson picks up the first down. 1st and 10 for Desperado with 2:59 left on the clock. This game is in reach for them to take control. Andrew Godspeed targeted 13 times, 9 receptions, 102 yards. Outstanding day for Godspeed. Bunch formation strong here for the Desperados. Will it be another handoff here to Sonzo Robinson, or will they throw a screen pass out of this formation? And here's a handoff here to Robinson. Robinson gets skinny, but he's jacked up by number 20, Aaron Lee. Aaron Lee, you got barbecue down there on the field. You didn't invite me. Hurt my feelings. Two-minute warning. 2nd and goal for Atlanta. I'm sorry, for Tulsa.
Go time.
Tight bunch formation for Desperados, and Sonzo Robinson is brought down in the backfield. Give credit to 99, Joshua Williams, the defensive end, containing the outside run. Trips left here for the QB, and he throws a pass. Incomplete. 4th and 9, and the Desperados going to have to settle for a field goal. Desperados settling for the field goal here. There's a snap. The field goal, the kick is up, and it is good. 26 yards straight down the middle. Desperados jumps up on top. 23-9. 1 minute and 51 seconds left on the ticker here. And there's the kick off to Atlanta. 1:51 left on the clock, and Atlanta still have all 3 timeouts. I'm sorry, they have 2 timeouts. Desperados have all 3. First and 10 here for Atlanta at the 29-yard line. Two-step drop here by Dunhill, and Dunhill is brought down in the backfield. Can't see who came away with that sack, and that was Espen Rael, the guy who had the INT on the last possession. Dunhill down deep, and that pass was intended to Falco, and that is incomplete. Look at Kanye Rockefeller saying, no, nothing doing. Defense here in Tulsa is calling out. The crowd is calling out for defense here. 5 wide receiver set here now for Dunhill. Dunhill takes a two-step drop going down to Falco once again, and Falco comes away with that reception. Timeout for Atlanta. The Swarm only have one timeout left. Take a look at the replay here for Dunhill. First and 10 here for Atlanta. Trips left here for the quarterback. Two-step drop by Dunhill. Dunhill dumps it off to BDG Hollywood. Tries a spin move. Nothing doing. Picking up 1 yard on that play. Now Atlanta's going to have to play hurry-up offense. Running a no-huddle. Falco to the top of the field. Boo Chisholm down in the middle of the trips. 7-step drop by Dunhill, and Dunhill dumps it off to Hollywood. Hollywood gets one block. Tries a spin move, but he's tackled and brought down by Charles Ball. 3rd and 5 for Atlanta. Staying in the same trips formation. 1-step drop by Dunhill. Dunhill goes across the middle to Falco. Picks up the first down. Now down to Tulsa's 37. 48 seconds left on the clock. You got to spike it. Five-step drop by Dunhill, dumps it off to BDG Hollywood, and Hollywood tries another spin move, nothing doing, but he picks up 6 on the reception. 32 seconds. Not sure why they're not calling a timeout, or they didn't spike it on the previous first down. 7-step drop here now for Dunhill. Dunhill dumps it off again to BDG Hollywood. Why is he not reading through his progressions and throwing down the downfield? Now they call a timeout with 21 seconds left on the clock. Dunhill in the shotgun, takes a 3-step drop, going deep. Dunhill, that pass is intercepted by Desparados, and that is your ball game, folks. Coming away with that INT there, Nate Hislop, his first of the game, as he was covering Falco, who has been awesome and outstanding today, but wasn't on that play there. No timeouts left for Atlanta. Here's a handoff here to Sonzo Robinson, and that's going to be the ball game, people. 10 seconds left on the clock, and it continues to run. And that's it, everyone. The Tulsa Desparados comes away with a victory over the Atlanta Swarm, 23-9, as we had 7 interceptions in this game between both teams. Taking a look here at the final stats of the game, team comparison. Desperados held the ball a whole lot longer than the Atlanta Swarm. A lot of people say if you win time of possession, you win the game, but in some cases that's not necessarily, but in this case it was. I want to say good game to both teams. Both teams have played their heart out. Pretty sure great. Both coaches game plan well for this game. Look at the game highlights. You know, some of these highlights both teams wish they could take away, take back. Here's your MVP of the game, Sonzo Robinson, 24 carries. Yeah, 24 carries, 94 yards, 1 touchdown on 27 yards receiving. Sonzo Robinson is the MVP of this ball game. Hey everyone, I am Simien. I was your play-by-play commentator for the day, and I am signing out. I wish everyone have a great week and a blessing as well. Everyone keep your head up. Both teams played outstanding and great today, and we'll see you all next week. Here from the SFL Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube.